Hey guys, so this video I want to talk about Suitcase impression, and I want to talk about a character that you should prioritize if you are getting the Suitcase impression. So first of all, some disclaimer. Whatever you do when you get this suitcase, first analyze through your roster and complete a team. So if you're lacking some certain characters, choose that one. Even though they may not be meta, like let's say you have Paper Heron, you got 3 out of 4, you are still missing one, and that is and then Lee. I think you should get her. Okay, even though later on Rhiannon will come in and take that spot, but you might end up using Rhiannon in another team, and like you are in focus flashback and then you don't have Rhiannon in your Paper Heron team, you will end up using and then Lee. So do take that into consideration and try to complete the team. Okay, that's the first thing. My recommendation here is not a tier list. I don't judge based on damage on how meta they are, but more of how flexible they are and how useful they are. So basically, if you are a veteran player, you probably don't need to watch this. You probably know what you want to do. But if you're a newer player, you are still lacking a lot of characters, so you want to fill in as much role as possible. So this is where I come in. This is where I suggest the recommendation that I'm doing right now. Some of the information about Winsong and Lopera is not announced yet, so here I'm just judging based on assuming that they are indeed good. Winsong, I'm a little bit worried, but Lopera, I think it will be a good Euphoria. But nonetheless, I will treat both of them as pretty decent, okay, in my suggestion. And one last thing is that this is only relevant if you are not planning to get portraits for the twins, because if you are getting portraits, then you won't be getting this suitcase impression. Okay, so let's be clear about that. If you're a new player, again, I would rather you chase more characters rather than chasing portrait. Next, a note to new players: you can actually get sufficient pools to get this character, as in the twins. And when you're pulling, I'm pretty sure you will get one of this suitcase impression. But whatever you do, do know that if you get the twin, you should be able to clear some of the harder content like focus flashback. If you don't have the full team, probably not in 6th round, but if you have the full team, which in the next patch after this collaboration patch, you will get Coppelia and she is free. Then you will get you can get Regulus, Euphoria, which is also Conduit. But I don't really think you want to put Regulus together with the twins anyway. And later on in the patch after that, you will get Ever Echoes, which is the sustain for Conduit. So you can easily build up all this, get all this character and build up this team to comfortably clear contents. So let's start with Spirit and Intelligence. This is the bottom 4. So unfortunately, this means that you probably don't want to select them. A-Knight, Mercuria, Olaf, and 6. I just have to put 6 there because there's a 6th spot. So yeah. In the live stream, they actually use 6 with Winsong. So we are not sure how useful that is at the moment. So if it's really that useful, yep, you can actually get him, okay? But I still put him at number 6 because I do see there are better spirit or intelligence character that you should prioritize. And number 5 is Ulrich, okay? Not the best in terms of rotation due to Enigma. Enigma now make Dynamo rotation 3 rounds. So Ulrich is still 4 rounds, so it's a little bit awkward playing Ulrich, but it is fine. It is still strong, so I put him at number 5. For number 4 will be Corvus. It's the queen of main bulletins, so you can clear all. Okay, most main bulletins using Corvus. Okay, and since now Enigma's banner is in the global version, you can pull for Enigma, and you already get like Corvus and Enigma. You just need another support unit, Flutter Page, or another Dynamo character, and you will be good. You will have a strong team. So I put her in number 4. Number 3 is Tuesday. Because she's the core of the poison team, you might lose 50-50. If you don't have like poison right now, you might end up getting them. So having Tuesday means that you will be able to use them if you accidentally get them. Okay, so this makes Tuesday really important, so I'm putting her at number 3. But if you already have the poison team, next year is Isolde, Core of Lingering Glow. So Beryl will be coming back in about 4 to 5 patch, maybe lesser. 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 4. So maybe 5 to 6 months away. But she will be coming back, and she will definitely be team up with Isolde still. So if you get Isolde now, you can use her with Beryl later on. And we will also be getting Jay Euphoria in the next 2 patch. So you can use Isolde with Jay when he debuts, okay, when his Euphoria is released. And Isolde is beautiful, so right, always pull for your favorite character rather than the metas. And number 1 in this list is Charon. I know a lot of you have Enigma, you have some Dynamo characters, but you tell me that you don't have Charon. Now you may have a chance to get him. So, tough call, whether you want to pull or not, but here, Charon is the core of Dynamo teams, make all the Dynamo team much easier to play, faster rotation, And now with Enigma's banner, definitely you can already plan for a strong Dynamo team. Next we have here is Plan. Unfortunately, Plan, I have a hard time deciding who to be at the top because all the Plan team feels a little bit lacking at the moment. Okay, not say they are not strong, but a little bit lacking. So the bottom of it will be Jessica. I just don't see that she's really useful anymore. Poison don't really need her. Sotheby as well, Poison healer, but just can't sustain enough. Then we have Marcus. Rank up team is also slowly dropping down. Marcus is since the previous collab. So she has been here for a very long time and has been very relevant for a very long time. So it is not a surprise that she has fallen down, okay? Then Argus and then Druvis. Druvis is still considered quite high because if any new plant-based archetype comes in, Druvis should still be useful. Probably should have put her higher. And then at number 6, I have Noir. You might be like, why? Okay, I think Noir will be getting it Euphoria. So here I'm putting the recommendation a little bit of a gamble here. Like Druvis has already 2 Euphoria, which means she's not gonna get 1 more. And Noir doesn't have any. And we recently have Hisabeth that plays around with negative status and should work very well with Noir. So maybe after 3.8, patch 3.8 after that, we should get Noir Euphoria. I was expecting her to be in this collaboration patch, but it's not her. So if you really want to take the risk, you can get her now and later you can play her in the new team. Now moving on, at number 5 is Kakanya. Same reason as Noir, she should be getting Euphoria. She was one of the best, if not the best tank back then. But because of new sustain coming in, she can't really function as well as them anymore. So I believe if she's getting Euphoria, she's gonna be strong, at least putting her up in the position as a reliable sustain. And before that, she's also in Winsong team. Now Winsong get Euphoria. So there's a possibility she will as well. At number 4, I put Willow. The thing with Willow, I put her low is that I assume that if you have gotten Ramona, you should already have Willow as well. If you do not, you definitely should pull for Willow here. I mean, if you get a Selector, right? Not purposely pull for that Selector because it's random. You might not even get a plant Selector. But if you do, and you don't have Willow, but you have Ramona, Willow is top priority. Next here is Vila. Actually, Vila, I wouldn't want to put her here. I want to put her slightly below. But again, here I'm catering a little bit for new players. So new players, you want sustain. So Vila is a sustain. So you can consider getting Vila if you got the plant selector. Okay? She is still okay. Just that she can't sustain enough for like really end game. But if it is enough if you just want to clear and get the minimum rewards, as in those difficult to get rewards that doesn't really matter to anyone, you can. She still works, okay? Next here we have Anan Lee. She is with Paper Heron. As I say, she got kicked out by Rhiannon, but you can't have Rhiannon in every single team, so Enelli will still be useful. Her Days on Demand, which is her skill that easily ranks up to rank 3 and then can just stun the enemy, is insane. Actually, just because of that, it's such a good utility, I will get her. And at number 1, I put you. He's the best here because again, I really think that the Euphoria that comes in, it will really enhance this team. So they might be meta like how Marcus was with Argus and the team, the rank up team. So I'm kind of expecting that. So I put her first, because yeah, she got her new Euphoria and she's not that bad. Okay. Next we have here is the Star Afflators at the bottom 5. Unfortunately, Lilia, I have to put you here. She got 2 Euphoria and then she probably won't get another one, and her 2 Euphoria is so old, they don't do damage. Number 9, Ezra, again 2 Euphoria, 1 is for Dynamo, but we already have Enigma here. Like if you are planning to get Ezra there for Dynamo Sustain, you are crazy. You have Enigma right here, get him, okay? Another is Blood Tie Sustain, but again, Blood Tie, you have Fatutu and Rubuska, which works like very well. So you don't need Ezra for that. So I'm putting I'm putting him at number 9. Then Voyager, Baccarola, Blue Impromptu is lacking, but I'm not sure when they are getting Euphoria. So I'm not betting on it at the moment. So I'm putting them below. 37 is getting Euphoria, but again, it's several patch down. If you are not really like wanting to wait, then don't get her now. If you are just like, I have free resources, I can just pull for her and she can be in the bench until later, and I guess why not? The top 5 for star team here I have is Regulus. So why? Because I mean she is the new DPS for the Conduit team. The reason I put here because if of the twins. The twins seems to have a contradiction, like they don't go well with each other, they will compete for the star energy. So I'm a little bit confused like where to actually put her. If the twin doesn't exist, I will definitely put Regulus at the top because the Conduit team really need a full team of Conduit for them to be actually good. Okay, so due to that, yeah, I'm putting her at number 5. At number 4, Paper Heron, again 2 Fairy for Green Impromptu. Paper Heron very strong and will be coming back later. So there you will still be seeing Impromptu in action. And 2 Fairy is definitely the stronger of the Green Impromptu characters that we have. And she also have AP +1. So yes, it's quite worth it to get 2 Fairy. And number 3, we have Keeperina, again, sustain. Don't skip your sustain. Keeperina is still good. The shields and everything still good. And she will be good for Paper Heron. She will be good for the Blue Impromptu. So I put her at number 3. At number 2 here, I put Winsong. But again, wait for the Euphoria information. If she's really not that good, she will go down the rank. But here I'm assuming that she should be enough for all the content, like Spato, Dia, Recoleta, they are strong enough. It's just that they are not good as the meta limited units. So I kind of doubt Winsong will be better than them as well. They will tune it so maybe on power level side, she's like Spato, Dia kind of level, or Recoleta. At number 1, I still recommend you to go for Flutter Page. Extremely versatile, can be in so many teams, just like Rhiannon. Imagine you have to form 3 teams. One Rhiannon, you put it there, the other you put Flutter Page. Done. Or you can put both Rhiannon and Flutter Page together. Okay, very easy to play with +1 AP. The crit times crit damage mechanism that she have really made her insane and relevant, even up to date. And yeah, so I don't see any problem on putting her at the number 1 spot. For the mineral team, I only have 9 here. The rest are like limited unit, Jiu Liangzi and Cassandra, so they are not coming back. Unfortunately, I'm going to put Eternity at the end. There's just Nautica, and Nautica Euphoria is coming, so there's just no reason to get Eternity like crazy. Miss New Babel as well, but I put it higher than Eternity because she is a sustain. Then Calabauna, Pickles, and then Sentinel. Alright? At number 4, I put Fatutu, a very strong sustain still, especially against single target attack. Like the current mains bulletin, you can bring Fatutu and she will allow the team to survive. So she is still good. Okay, and almost everyone does Fuwa at this point, so she fit in a lot of teams. Next up, I have is Recoleta, very strong. You need a DPS. Recoleta, you can use her. There will be more focus flashback that is weak against minerals, so you can use her there as well. If you don't use her at main DPS, you can also use her with out spammer, so she can spam even more out for that unit. Okay, for example, here will be Jay. His ultimate is crazy, so double casting using Recoleta's precast will really dramatically increase the damage output. Number 2 is Semmelweis. The reason Nautica Euphoria is coming. If you want to play Nautica, you must get Semmelweis. She is the core of Blood Tie. So I'm putting her at number 2. Number 1 is Robuska. Not really the core, but she is a strong sustain for Blood Tie. And you can use her in other team as well as sustain. But if you already have sufficient sustain, I would still think that Semmelweis is more important if you want to play Nautica. So Robuska will be at number 2 in that case. But if you're a new player, then Robuska will be the better option for you. Last but not least, the Beast. Okay, Beast team, right at the bottom of it, Shemaine and Centurion. Okay, and then Spadodia. So I'm like, hey, Spadodia just got her Euphoria. Why do you put her below? Okay, first of all, if you have the full Lingering Glow team, it's quite crazy that you don't have Burial, right? So you should have Burial. If you have Burial, I think it's more than enough. You don't need Spatodia. So unfortunately, you have to put her down there. And I think support has a little bit more value. I always treasure support and sustain more than DPS. That's why I put Gertian and Melania above her. But if you lack of DPS and you really don't have Burial, then I guess you can get Spatodia. Alright, then here I put Gertian and Melania, kind of interchangeable depending. So one buff reality and out, the other one is mainly out but become very passive gameplay, so you can allocate all the AP for your DPS. Gertian still needs some management, not a lot, still very passive, but more than Melania, okay? Then at number 6 we have Igor. I actually want to put Moldier here. So Igor, Moldier, kind of back and forth, number 6 and number 5. And I put Moldier up because I do think Moldier as the out support will have more value in other team as well. So I put her up there, especially after she get Euphoria. Okay, so yeah, Moldier. Compared to Gertian and Melania, why Moldier when Melania and Gertian is better? Because both of them have their Euphoria already. So Moldier haven't. So there's more possibility that Moldier will be getting one sooner than Melania and Gertian getting a second one. So by the time she gets her Euphoria, she should be the best out support. At least that's what I believe in. Okay, number 4 is Broom. So if you are missing a 4th unit for Dynamo, you should get Broom. Like she becomes the number 1 priority. Okay, a very strong Dynamo DPS that can function as sub DPS. So getting her is not a waste. I would recommend it. Number 3 is Lopera. She's getting her Euphoria. She is one of the best crit support in the game. Her single target healing is also exceptional, but problem is it is single target. Now the boss just hit AoE, so we need more. So if her Euphoria does make her a top tier out sustain, I will think that she should belong up there at number 1 spot, and you should really pull for her. At number 2, and that's Jay. I want to put him at number 1, but his Euphoria is 2 more patch away. So if you want to play the game, you want to get the sustain now, not 2 patch later, not pull now and then use him 2 patch later. You can always pull for him later on. But overall, Jay is very strong right now. Very good sustain, very good damage bonus. And he himself does a lot of damage also. Okay, can even form the out team with Recoleta. Okay, very good. And at number 1, absolutely number 1, in my opinion, she is still the greatest healer. So if you really like sustain, just get her. Okay, she works in a lot of team, at least until Jay comes in. But now most of the team revolve around her. So, okay, so I hope this video helped you in terms of your pool plans. Like, would you rather get more portrait for the twins or try to fill up your roster? Okay, I always, again, I repeat, I will go for filling up roster and I will get twin P0 if it's me. All right, so thank you very much for watching and have a good day.